Hi there, it's Alan Smith, head of Sky Sports Boxing, and you're watching Lights Out.
It is FAISAL Khan for Lights Out, and with me via Zoom, all the way from Germany. Delighted to be joined by Mr. Chrisopher Lovejoy. Chrisopher, how are you, mate?
I'm blessed. I'm good. Feeling good. Glad to be here. How you doing?
Yeah, I'm very well. Thank you for asking. Chrisopher, we're a few days away from the big fight with yourself and Manuel Charrs. First of all, just talk to us how you're being treated out there in Germany, and what have you made of your experience of visiting Germany?
I'm getting treated real good. Similar to when I came to London, I got, luxury treatment, first class flight. I got picked up in a luxury car, took to a nice hotel, 3 meals a day. I got 24 access to my own gym. I got a driver to take me to the boxing gym. I just got to schedule my hours. And I really got whatever I need.
Just rewind back to, I believe it was Monday, the press conference between yourself and Manuel Charrs. You caused a bit of a stir by refusing to shake his hand. Just explain the reasons as to why you didn't shake Manuel's hands after the press conference.
Well, I don't want to be buttered up. Business is business, and if we decide to be cool or we don't, we approach that after the fight. We don't got to be cool right now and act like it's fake and act like, we best friends and you know me and you got my best interest, because when the bell rings, you trying to take my head off, and you're here to disrespect me and you're here to embarrass me. And I'm here to do the same thing. So we don't have to shake hands and be cool. That's just my way of doing it, and a lot of people say, but you still got to show respect. I don't have to show them no respect, because my mentality is you the enemy and you in my way. So we're not cool. You're really my enemy. And that's my mindset coming to this fight. Now, after the fight, it's all respect. I'm going to thank the man for bringing me out here, showing me a nice time, and give me the opportunity to change my life. And we can be friends, win, lose, or draw. But right now, I'm in my mode. I don't want to shake hands. I don't want to act like we're cool. If he don't like it, he ain't got to like it.
Obviously, many people are looking forward to this fight because majority of the boxing fans over perhaps this side of the world, the UK, Europe, have not seen you fight. In 19-0 with 19 knockouts. So would you say there's that extra added bit of pressure for you to deliver a good performance on Saturday night for people to finally start taking you and your record serious?
It's not really no pressure. I know what I'm gonna do. This is a very winnable fight. No disrespect to him, but this is the type of opponent I wanted. I watched his few fights. I got the heads up on him because I got film on him. The only film he got on me is like my third or fourth professional fight. I don't even fight like that no more. I'm here to shock the world, man. There's no pressure on me. Just by me being here, getting this opportunity, I won. Now, when I win this fight, it's over with. It's over with.
He's not fought since 2017. You've not fought since obviously 2020. There's a lot of ring rust going into this fight. Would you say that you've got the upper hand going into this fight because perhaps that maybe you've been more active in terms of keeping in shape in the gym? Obviously the fight with Dave Allen, I believe, was cancelled the night before. Do you think you've got the upper hand going into this fight?
I got a chip on my shoulder. I think I got the edge. I got the edge just based on I fought more recent than him. I got a lot more to prove. He think he got an easy opponent, I got a chip on my shoulder. I got nothing to lose. I got a whole lot to gain from this. This is my coming out party. You know what I'm saying? I'm putting everything on the line. I'm putting my undefeated record on the line. As boxers, heavyweight boxers especially, we put our life on the line every time we step in the ring. And I'm here, man. I'm here to shut it down. I'm here to shut the city down, shut the country down. I will not be denied.
What type of a performance on Saturday night finally makes people start sort of taking your record seriously? Because a lot of people will say Chrisopher Lovejoy There's not a recognizable name on his record. We need to see him beat someone that's, a rated opponent. So for you, what type of a performance do you need to put in on Saturday night for people to start taking you serious as you make your strides towards the rest of the heavyweight division?
Well, it's not really a performance. If you're based on, my level of competition, it's about my level of competition. I think this is a good challenge for me. Just by me facing this guy, then all that stuff is erased now. He's my highest level of competition. I think that he's a good, experienced fighter who's been there with world champions. Actually has a belt, maybe in recess at the moment, but he actually had a belt before. So that eliminates all my previous fights. He fought Manuel Charrs. He beat Manuel Charrs. So all that stuff is irrelevant now. A lot of fighters, without saying any names, their first 15, 20 fights are not against nobody. But once they beat that one guy, they don't talk about who else these guys fought before.
When you looked into his eyes after the press conference, what did you see?
Well, he just seemed like he had a lot on his mind. He just seemed like he had a lot going on. I mean, when he first came in, he's sweating. He's looking around. He's looking like he's stuttering a bit. And I got in his face, looked him in his eye. He's just like in shock. I don't know if he knew I was going to be this tall or, this big or whatever, or not, not scared, this intimidating. So I don't know. It just seemed like he had a lot going on, and I let him know I'm all business. We're not cool. I'm not really with the nice guy. And, I tried that stuff to be humble and be nice to everybody, but that didn't get me nowhere. My background, I was a bad guy in the streets, what I'm saying? And I really want to change my life and be a nice person, and be humble and be nice to everybody. But that didn't get me nowhere, people want to take advantage of you when you're like that. And sometimes you gotta let them know I'm not to be messed with. And that's where I'm at right now. My mentality. I'm not being nice to people like that. I'm being nice, what I'm saying, to kids and fans, stuff like that. But just as far as business, I'm stern. I'm about my business, and I'm not here for no games.
What does a win do for you on Saturday night in terms of getting you closer to a world title shot that you've been targeting?
I think it does everything. I think it catapults me to the next level. I think it puts me in the loop. I think it puts me in a conversation with all the top heavyweights in the world. And this is why I'm here. This is why I had to take this fight. Because this was the stepping stone I needed to get in the door. So I think it does everything. Everything that comes to mind. I think it puts me on a platform. I think it shows everyone I can box. I got the power. I can fight someone who actually can fight back, and I can beat a world champion.
Christopher, what's going to happen on Saturday night when you are in the ring with Manuel Charrs?
I'm gonna knock him out. I'm gonna shock the world. I'm gonna let everybody know I'm here to stay. The heavyweight division's on notice. That's what's gonna happen.
All right, moving on, Christopher. I just want to get your thoughts on what went down last Saturday evening or afternoon over in Texas, the AT&T Stadium between Canelo Alvarez and Joe Saunders. First of all, Christopher, your thoughts on the action fight itself?
I think it was a good fight. I had Billy Joe winning at least 3 of the middle rounds. It wasn't lopsided, as some people may say. I figured that as rounds go on, Canelo would get closer. He would start to show his power more, and that's what happened. He hit him with some good shots, meaning Canelo hit Billy Joe with some good shots, got the stoppage. And next question, you're probably going to ask me, did he quit? Well, as a fighter, we're here to fight until we can't fight no more. And I think he could have still fought, You don't know what's going on in the eye socket. You don't know what's going on in your wrists or your knees when you hurt certain things until after you go get an MRI or X-ray or whatever. So, and it's people who fought through those things, what I'm saying, just to try to get that win, to try to go more rounds and get himself a chance to win the fight and show people that I'm here, I'm not leaving. And out of his own mouth, he says something similar to, you got to drag me out the ring or I would have to die in the ring before I quit, and they made him eat his words, and I heard he made some bad statements about, Dave Du Bois or whatever, when he had his eye injury. But like I said, I wasn't sitting in his shoes. I don't know what he was going through. And that's just how I saw it, man.
Because of the comments he said relating towards Daniel Dubois following his defeat to Joe Joyce, do you think the criticism that Billy Joe's come under the last week or so is fair?
I think it's fair just because every fighter gets that type of stuff if that happens to them. We just seen it happen. You know, some people get it more and some people get it less. That's just how it is. You know, they're going to criticize you whether you win, lose, or draw. You know, and they're really going to criticize you and try to just, you know, talk real bad about you when you do stuff like that. So, I mean, we all knew it was coming. And that's what happens. You know, boxing fans want to see people die in the ring. You know, they don't care about the fighter's future, the fighter's family, you know, and his fighting future and everything else. They want to see you fight to the death. You know, they don't care about nothing, you know.
From what you've seen of Billy Joe Saunders, because there's a lot of questions going into the fight. Billy Joe Saunders, 30 years old, two-weight world champion, but he's never fought an elite opponent. That was the first time he was in there with an elite opponent, according to many. From what you've seen, would you like to see him continue? And do you think he can beat the best opponents up at 160 and 168? From what you've seen after with the Canelo fight,
I would like to see him continue. I do think he can still be a big name in his division. He just fought the best in the world. I mean, you can't take nothing away from him from that. He actually came to win the fight. And like I believe Tyson Fury said, a lot of guys came and they knew they were going to lose and they was going to put up a good show. He came to win the fight. I got to give him his credit. He came to win. He actually boxed. He won 3 rounds in my eyes, you know, and other rounds, you know, could have went either way. But can't take it away from him. I mean, he's a risk taker. A lot of people don't want to put their record on the line like that, you know, and he came to America and did it. So I don't take nothing away from him for that. And I think he'll be back. It's just an injury. It's not like it was a career-ending injury, you know, but some people don't recover. But I think he will. I don't think it's that type of injury where you can't just recover.
I just want to relate back to your fight on Saturday night. As you said you had Billy Joe Saunders winning some rounds. Some people actually had him ahead on the scorecard, but the scorecard from the judges were revealed after the fight. To many people, including myself, I thought it was a very close fight. I actually had Billy Joe Saunders winning majority of the round as well, but the judges had Canelo ahead. Now, there's obviously that old talk, that old chestnut of people saying Canelo in Texas, Cinco de Mayo weekend, he's always going to have the judges on his side. Does this perhaps not worry you being the away fighter, fighting Manuel Charrs in his country on Saturday night with judges that could potentially score the fight towards him with him being the home fighter?
I'm not worried about it. Just based on this is heavyweight boxing. I mean, once we start landing punches on each other, they'll see who's winning. You know, they'll be able to look at the opponent and see it's been damage made. So, and I'm going for the knockout. I'm not trying to let it go to decision and wait for, you know, me to get a bad decision. It's going to be hard for me to pull off a decision win. I would literally have to conventionally win every round, get 3 or 4 knockdowns to get a majority decision win here, you know. And I'm here to fight my ass off, man. You know, let's just see how I go. I think I became this far, and I've been through what I've been through. I didn't come this far to lose. You know, anything can happen. I believe in miracles. You know, and this fight right here, it's not like a fight where I necessarily need a miracle to happen. I got to just stay focused and do me, and I come out victorious.
There's going to be a lot of UK fans that will want to watch this fight on Saturday night, Christopher. So where can we see this fight? Where will it be broadcasted on?
Man, you know what? Someone just posted it on their story and it added me, and I just reposted on my story. I'll go in there and check that link out to see what they're talking about. But I had official stuff tomorrow. We got one more little press meeting tomorrow before the weigh-in. I have the stuff, and I post on my Instagram. I'm sure you know my Instagram is my name, Chrisopher Lovejoy. So I have all the information so people can tune in around the world.
Well, we're definitely looking forward to this fight on Saturday night, Christopher. Looking forward to seeing you finally in the ring, and obviously the return of Manuel Charrs is going to be a really interesting fight. From lights out, good luck for the fight as well. We're again really excited for this one. We hope all goes well, and we hope we can catch up with you just after the fight to get your post-fight reaction.
Let's get it.
Top man. Well, Christopher, once again, good luck, and we look forward to speaking to you after the fight.
Appreciate it. Let's get it.
Joy, thank you very much for talking to Lights Out. Pleasure as always.
All right, bro.